Hello and welcome to the THOMCAST. I'm Tom, president and dictator for life of 515comics.com. And today I've got a lot to talk to you about, so let's get started with learning to talk the Czech with Tom Hotka. Today's phrase: To je velmi zajímavé. To je velmi zajímavé. Very interesting. Very interesting. To je velmi zajímavé. I was learning to talk the Czech with Tom. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to the things that I wanted to talk to you about this week. So, first off, last Saturday, was MiniCon here in the Des Moines area in Iowa. And it was great. The guys that normally put on this show, the Iowa Comic Book Club, they do one big convention, the Icon, which they usually do in the fall, and I guess this is one of the first times in a while that they've decided to do two shows in a year, and the MiniCon is the other show that they do. It was a really, really great show. I'm really glad I went. First of all, it was cheap. It was really pretty reasonable table rates, and it was a big table. It was probably one of the biggest tables that I've had at any convention. The idea was that it was just a few artists and a few vendors for one day. It was kind of a small location, but it was kind of awesome. There were only probably like 150 to 200 attendees, just at my guess, throughout the entire day, but I did better in that one day than I've done on any other one day at any other convention. And I mean, this year I've had some really great shows where I've actually done really well, but this, I'm pretty sure, was the best single day that I have had. Also, I sold the most graphic novels, which is freaking awesome. Thank you to everybody who decided to buy a graphic novel from me. I love it when people buy those, but I never really expect it. I always tell people, it's like, I don't expect people to drop 20 bucks on a comic that they've never heard of before, but I'm thrilled whenever they do it. So, to all you people who stopped by, bought anything, or just chatted for a little while, thanks! You're awesome, and I really appreciate it. Book news! This week I've had some time to actually sit down, write out some stuff that I need to do for the book, make some plans. I've gotten a hold of a couple more artists who are willing to do some work for the book. I made this big list of people that I want to commission, what I want those commissions to be of, the short subchapters that I need to write out, and of course, this whole list here is basically of things that I need to generate for the book, aside from just doing the regular resizing and editing of all of the comic pages. So yeah, there it is. It's all on this sheet of paper as far as I know, which is pretty exciting. Another thing that I did this week was I came up with a thumbnail sketch of what I want the cover to look like. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Normally I might do like 2 or 3 thumbnail sketches, but I had a pretty good idea already of what I wanted to do, and I'm pretty happy with how the thumbnail came out, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and draw it full size and see how I like it and start working on making the actual cover. I also did a bunch of sketches of characters that appear or that appear for the first time in chapters 6 through 10. In the first book, I had the title page featuring 6 main characters and the Hooded Man, and so I thought it would be cool to do that again with the book 2 title page and just do other characters that were featured in those chapters. I'm not sure though, because I don't know how long I can actually keep up doing like 6 new characters, because I don't know, by the time I get to book like 4 or 5, I'm not sure how many new characters there will be featured in those chapters that I would be able to keep doing that kind of setup. But anyway, I'm still thinking about it. It's just the interior title page, so it's not like super important. It might end up being something completely different, or I may well just use the same one. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. Well, we'll see. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, that's all I've got to share with you guys this week. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.